In this video, I'm going to show you how to construct a binomial probability distribution using Excel. And we're going to do it for this example, which is on slide 39 of the Module 5 PowerPoint slides. So in this case, if you notice, the questions are asking us for defective volves. So a defective volve is a success in this case. And the probability of failure, or that a volve fails, is 5%. So in this case, the probability of success would be 0.05. And we have a random sample of 10 light bulbs. So this random sample is equivalent to 10 trials. All right, I'm going to switch over to Excel to see how we're going to do this. All right, to save us some time, I already typed this information in the new Excel worksheet. So I put the example, a number of trials, 10, and then probability of failure. Also, to construct the probability distribution, I put the title here, and I put X, which is the values of the random variable, and this is the probability that the random variable is equal to a particular value. All right, so in this case, we have 10 trials. So the possible values of the random variable is from 0 defective volves all the way to all 10 volves being defective. So to do that, let's type 0 in the cell E4, and then to populate the remaining cells from 0 to 10, I'm going to place the cursor on the lower right corner of the cell. Press the control key. See how a little cross is above the original cross. So click there and drag it down until you see the number 10. So now we have the possible values of the random variable, or the possible values of successes, which in this case is the number of bulbs that fail out of this sample of 10. All right, let's calculate the probability the 0 bulbs fail in this random sample of 10. To do that, I want to type equal, so that tells Excel that you're going to enter a formula. And we're going to use a function called binom.dist. So type binom, and you will see that function coming up right here, the very first one, binom.dist. Double click on it. And you see down below, it tells you what you need to enter within the parentheses. The first thing is, well, what is the number of failures that you're looking for? So in this case, we're looking for 0, or X equals to 0. So I click on that cell, so that 0 will go in here. Next, I enter comma and a space, and it says, oh, next, enter the number of trials. So now we know it's 10, so we type 10. Then comma and space, and it says, well, what is the probability of success? In this case, is 0.05. Then we type comma, and then it tells you these two options. In this case, we want to type the word false. Or if you don't want to type false, just click on here and then close the parentheses. False means that is going to calculate the exact same probability. If you calculate true, what it's going to do is going to be accumulating the probabilities, and we don't want that. We just want the exact probability that the random variable is equal to 0, or equal to 1, or equal to 2, etc. So once you have the formula like this, type enter. That gives you the probability that exactly 0 bulbs fail in this sample of 10. All right, so to calculate other probabilities, we'll just place the cursor on the cursor on the lower right corner of the cell, click and drag it down. What that will do is you simply populate the remaining cells with the same formula, but Excel is smart enough that knows that you are changing these values. For example, if we click on the cell E7 right there, and you see the formula. So it's reading E7, which is now for x equals to 3. And then the number of trials and the probability of failure and this word false remain the same. So we just, and now if you click on another cell, you're going to change the formula. So just type enter so that the formula that is not changed. So here is your probability distribution for the binomial, or rather the binomial probability distribution for 10 trials and a probability of success of 0.05. All right, I'm going to stop here. From here, we're going to go to the slides again, and we're going to use this table to answer the questions for this particular problem.